Hey everybody, Lego Crusher here, and welcome to Ace Attorney Ultimate Justice. An Ace Attorney / Danganronpa fan game. I'm honestly pretty excited to get into this. I haven't done anything Danganronpa related on my free time for like quite a while, so I might not remember all of the characters' voices or anything, but I will try my best. I'm assuming this will have Danganronpa spoilers as well as more Ace Attorney spoilers, so be aware of that. As far as I'm aware, there's only one chapter right now, but more are currently being worked on. Developers are currently working on more. So for now, it's just the first chapter, but I will be playing the rest of them as they come out, so no need to worry there. I'm pretty sure as I re-download the new versions, like it did with the Ghost Trick / Ace Attorney crossover, that'll save my progress because it's Unity. So we'll see where that takes us. Now I have learned to turn down the resolution and turn off full screen from last time, so hopefully that'll be better on this front. And without further ado, let's just get started. Shush, phone, thank you. So let's see where this takes us. I already said I cannot do that. What a shame. I didn't want to have to resort to this. However... Hey, what are you... Ah! Uh-oh. Whoa! Who is you? This is why we always have a plan B. Just like all my other plans. It's going to go perfectly. I don't know what their voice is going to be like yet, so... We'll see. Whoa! Oh goodness. Oh! The unlucky turnabout. That was quite the intro. Woo boy! Sorry if my voice sounds stuffy, I'm having mega allergies still, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Ooh, here we go. Pendant lobby number 5. There we go. Whew. Man, what a night. I hardly slept a wink. Come on. There we go. Oh! Hey, Mr. Wright, there you are! Kamaru! Oh, Kamaru, hey! I was worried for a minute that you weren't gonna make it. Oh, she blinks! And her mouth is actually moving. Huh? No way! I never miss my brother's trial. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I just got a little lost trying to find the right lobby. Oh, boy. This place is so big. Way bigger than my plain old high school. This is Kamaru Nayagi. The girl who burst into my office 10 minutes before closing to ask me to take her case. Yeah, that sounds like her. Well, technically not her case. Her older brother was arrested for murder, and I suppose she heard of me and asked for help. Although, it was less like asking and more like refusing to leave until I agreed. I admit I was a little hesitant at first. But after hearing how passionately she insisted that her brother was innocent, I couldn't refuse. small law office. I'll be leading the defense on this case. Is your brother here yet? Yeah, I saw them leading him inside, but they wouldn't let me talk to him. That makes sense. You're not exactly an attorney. I guess. Oh. But it's just not right! My brother would never do something like this. You have to help him, Mr. Wright. We may not always get along, but I know he's not a killer. I'll do my best, I promise. That's what we defense attorneys are here for. To protect the innocent people from injustice. Thank you so much. I don't know what I'd do if you hadn't agreed to help. What do you mean? Aren't there other attorneys who would take your case? Well, I tried. I tried a lot, but they all turned me down. What? Why? So much for being her first pick. Not many lawyers want to risk being associated with this case. If they lose, it'll be all over the news. Ugh. Because of the defendant? Yeah. That's right. Tomorrow's brother goes to Hope's Peak Academy. To put it simply, it's this really fancy school that takes talented teenagers from all over the world and invites them to attend and hone their skills through this program. Sounds a bit like overkill to me, but whatever floats their boat. I did a lot of research last night on the school. Turns out there's even forums online about it. Hope's Peak is funded by the government, and if you graduate, you're pretty much set for life. You can't apply or anything, though, at least not to the main program. It's got all the students themselves. And they've apparently been creating top-of-the-line ultimates for generations. After looking it up, I found that the ultimate is a term used to describe what each student owns. For one class alone, they have the ultimate baseball star. The ultimate biker gang leader. And even the ultimate fashionista. Wars are saying. And that's just the start of it. Seems like you could go to the school for almost anything as long as you were the very best at it. Hope's Peak boasts that their students will graduate to be the hope of the world. So I guess that's where the name comes from. Tomorrow's brother is a student at that school. So needless to say, this case will be the talk of the town for a while. No pressure. Well, we have a little time before the trial. I guess I should try and talk to Komaru some more. Alright, let's talk to her. Hope's Peak Academy. So, Komaru, you don't go to Hope's Peak like your brother, right? No, I don't. I'm just his normal little sister. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being normal, you know. I guess. Suppose it'll take more than an encouraging line to change your mind. Gosh, what is it with me reading today? What's up with the case? Komaru, what do you know about the case so far? Well, my brother was arrested last night and no one in my family knew what to do. We tried contacting other lawyers, but they all turned you down? Right. I was desperate, and when I heard about you, I knew I had to try. Even if it meant going all the way to your office in the snow. Oof. Yeah, to be honest. I thought you were a little crazy at first when you pounded on the door right before we closed. Actually, I thought she was a robber, but she doesn't need to know that. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what else to do. But I couldn't let them assign some random attorney to this case. Because of the defendant? Exactly. The defendant is your brother, right? That's right. Makoto Naege. Makoto? He goes to Hope's Peak as an ultimate, right? Yeah, way cooler than my boring old high school. I don't know. I take a normal school over a murder accusation any day. But, Mr. Wright, he didn't do it! After seeing your belief in him, I agree. The hard part is proving it. But don't worry, Kamaru. I'm sure we'll be able to get your brother off the hook. Yeah, I believe in you, Mr. Wright. Now let's get inside. Huh? We? Of course. Not to be rude, but do you have any experience with a courtroom, like, at all? Oh yeah, let me check. We don't have any evidence. Apart from our badge. Okay. We'll probably get it in court. Well, no, but that's what you're here for. You can teach me everything I need to know. My mom says I am a great listener. Well, except for when she tells me to clean my room. Aha. I'm not sure about this. Please, Mr. Wright. Please let me do this. I never really make my own decisions. I just go along with what other people say most of the time. But seeing Makoto get arrested and taken away, it gave me strength. The strength to make a choice. And my choice is to defend him. I want to do everything I can, even if it's not much. So, I'm not going to just sit in the gallery when my brother's accused of murder. Please let me make this choice. Wow, that was quite a speech. I can't pretend like I don't understand how she's feeling, so... Alright, you can come. Really? Oh, thank you! Thank you! Now come on! You can't be late for the trial! Oh boy. And I can't rely on my knowledge of another game for this one. Oh boy! Water break, yay! Ooh. Court is now in brother is off in a foreign country at the moment. Yeah. So at long last, bitter courtroom rivals Phoenix, Wright, and Fate face off once again. Mr. Wright, is this guy really your rival? No, not at all. If by rival you mean mild annoyance. He's like the tutorial trash mob. Now, will the accused please take a stand? Hey, Makoto. Makoto Naege, Kamaro's brother and the defendant in this case. According to my notes, he's in the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate lucky student. That's so cool. Although, if you ask me, maybe they should revoke the title considering he got caught up in a murder. Ahem! Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Of course, Your Honor. Oh, God. The victim in this case was Mr. Poe Starface, a mailman. His body was found in an alleyway yesterday when a passerby happened to notice the gruesome scene. I'd like to submit the victim's autopsy report, as well as a photograph the police took of the crime scene. Very well, the court accepts these as evidence. Okay, Poe's autopsy, and the crime scene photo. I need to make sure I look at those. Mr. Wright, what are you doing? I'm collecting information relevant to the case in the court record. I can check at any time by pressing the button in the top right corner, the tab key, or the right bumper. Oh, so that's what all those papers and folders are for. Yep, it's a little disorganized, but I manage. Oh, I just have the thing then. I have just the thing then. Huh? What is this thing? Oh no! It's a monopad! No! They give one to every student at Hope Speak to help them keep track of their assignments. I know it for a different reason. Then why do you have one? You told me you go to a regular high school. Oh, well, I may have borrowed it from Makoto's room. Sounds more like stealing to me. Hey! Don't look at me like that! He doesn't need it right now, and I'll put it back as soon as it's all over. This is all over. Black. Besides, you take stuff from my room all the time, too. Ooh, that was in red. So, how does it work? You can scan and upload your evidence right into the tablet. It's got a whole bunch of other cool features too, but I don't know how they work yet. I don't know. I'm not exactly the best with computers and stuff. He's not. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Wright. Even a baby could figure it out. Gee, thanks. Defendant, could you please tell the court what happened yesterday? Well, it didn't exactly start out great. I slept through my alarm, so I was almost late for school. I had to really scramble to get ready. Huh. Makoto glanced over at us. That's a bit odd. Wonder why. But I just made it. I spent most of the day at school. After that, I just walked home. And was there anything out of the ordinary on the way? No, I just took my usual route back. Does this route pass by the crime scene? We checked, and indeed it does. Oh boy. Shoot, there goes that theory. Anything else, defendant? It was pretty cold, so my hands were in my pockets most of the way. But I didn't see anyone out of the ordinary the whole way home. So you were claiming you never saw the victim that day. No, not at all. I didn't even know he was dead until they arrested me. It says here the victim was killed by blunt force trauma. Is this right, Mr. Payne? That is correct, Your Honor. Were you able to locate a murder weapon? Yes, but I think I'll give the defense a chance to point it out. Huh? Why me? Because what is a rivalry? What is a rivalry if only one side lands blows? I at least want to give my opponent an opportunity to prove himself. Great. Take a look at our win records, Payne. Then try that again. But okay, I'll bite. Let's take a look at the crime scene photograph on this monopad. Hey, Kamaru, where are the folders on this thing? You need to unlock it first, Mr. Wright. Just swipe along the bottom where that arrow is. Oh, right. Thanks. Oops, that's the wrong... Oh, bleh. Oops, that's the wrong photo, Mr. Wright. Aw, it's Makoto, Byakuya, and, I can't remember her name! It's been so long! Ah! Kirigiri! Yeah, this is just a picture of Makoto and some other people. It's dated yesterday. Ooh, okay, that'll be helpful. Does it have a timestamp? Yep, those are his friends! But here, let me show you where the evidence folder is. I still can't believe we actually got snow yesterday. Yeah, me neither. It was only about an inch, but still, we can clearly see a light coating on the ground here. Alright, looking at this photo, it's pretty clear what the murder weapon is. Okay, let me take this scene in real quick. That right there is clearly Kokichi. There's the Gavinier symbol. There's something there. The murder weapon is like down here. There's like a mailbag or something. And there's footprints everywhere. Okay. What's the murder weapon? This, obviously. As you can all see, there is a bloody metal pipe laying in the snow. I think it's pretty safe to say that this is the murder weapon. Indeed! You agree with this conclusion, Mr. Payne? Please stop asking for his approval, Your Honor. He doesn't need his ego inflated any more than it already is. Ah, yes! Very good, Your Honor! You have concluded this pipe was indeed the murder weapon! Oh. Hey, I was the one who pointed it out. Do you have any proof that my client handled the weapon? Well, no, there was no fingerprints found on it. Then how come you arrested him? But that is because we believe the defendant was wearing gloves at the time of the crime. It was a bit brisk outside. Most people I saw walking about had gloves on. No fingerprints. And that's not all, Your Honor. Defendant, did you have any sort of relationship with the victim? Yes, he was a close family friend. I've known him for years. Whoa, is that true, Komaru? Yeah, Mr. Spice would always talk to our mom and dad when he delivered our mail. He even came over for dinner sometimes since he didn't have a family of his own. Ooh. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, the defendant knew the victim? Yes, Your Honor. In fact, we have proof in the form of a photograph by selecting evidence and pressing the details button. How many people are on that photo? See tab? Where's the court record button? 5. Right. With all that said, I don't get it. You're claiming my client killed a close friend of his family? What reason would he have to do that? I admit it's hard to believe. However, we have uncovered a potential motive for the murder. Oh, do tell us, Mr. Payne. What is this motive? Blackmail, Your Honor. What? Yeah, hold it. What? What evidence do you have that the defendant was being blackmailed? Oh, hell! Behold, Phoenix Wright, your downfall! A note? Not just any note. A note threatening to expose the defendant's secret to his family. Blackmail note added to the court record. Note threatening to expose the secret of Makoto's to his family, found in the victim's pocket. What? But I don't have any secrets. At least not any that bad, I promise. It's true, Mr. Wright. Makoto's biggest secret is that he wet the bed until 5th grade. I did not need to know that. What is it threatened to expose me for? Well, the note does leave it rather vague. But we found it in the victim's pocket. And by simply reading the name on it, we were able to arrest the killer. That's just... You still haven't heard the defendant's version of the story. You can't say for sure he's the killer until we at least hear his side. Oh, I have no objections to that, Mr. Wright. Or should I say, Mr. Wright. Huh? Wow, how original. Never heard that one before. 7 years, you couldn't come up with anything better, Payne? Now, defendant, please confirm your name and occupation for the court. My name is Makoto Naege. I'm a high school student at Hope Peak Academy. And are you ready to give your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. At least ready as I'll ever be. I promise I didn't kill Mr. Stoffice. All I know is that after my arrest, they told me about the murder. They said I hit him on the top of the head with that pipe. But I would never hurt anyone, especially not him. What happens now, Mr. Wright? Well, this is usually when I cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? Should I explain what a cross-examination is? Well, yeah. It means I go back to the witness's testimony and compare it against the evidence I have in the court record. If I need to take a closer look at the evidence, I can check the details in the court record, too. I can also switch between evidence and profiles and present either one. Once I find an inconsistency, that's when I present my evidence to refute that statement. I need to match the right evidence with the right statement to bring the contradiction to light. But, Mr. Wright, what if there aren't any inconsistencies in the testimony? That's when I need to press the witness for more information. I can press any statements I want by using the press button, the key, or the left bumper. I need to be careful, though. If I present evidence that doesn't contradict the statement, I'll get a penalty. Penalty bar appears at the right top corner. The amount of badges represents how many more penalties I can afford. Oh no! What happens if we get too many penalties? Don't worry about it right now. We freaking lose is what happens. Let's just hope it never comes to that. Okay, I think I get it now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. If you ever get stuck after the last statement, you can consult me and I'll try to help it by showing you where I think the contradiction is. Ow. I can toggle consultation in the options menu. One last thing, I can save by pressing the button in the top left corner, escape, or start at any time. Alright, this is it. Time to focus, Phoenix. It's cross-examination time. Okay. Where is the evidence stuff? Okay, so here's the save button. It's not popping up anywhere. Blunt force trauma to the top of the head. Yeah, Makoto was wearing gloves. Frick. There's the pipe. Okay. Page 24. Wow, Peyton's old. And Makoto. Button isn't there. Ruh-roh, Reggie. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the save button or anything isn't in the corner. Pressing save by pressing the button in the top left corner. Uh-oh. It was there before. We believe you, Makoto, but we're going to have to prove it. Right, I know. I can trust you to do just that, Mr. Wright. Thank you. Now, can you tell us about what you know? So they arrested you because they thought you were the culprit. I can't think of another reason why they would. Ah, right. So how did they think you did it exactly? They said I hit him on the top of the head with that pipe. That lines up with the autopsy report. Hehehe, of course it does. All signs point to Makoto being our culprit. My kiss is flawless as my hair. Your hair is not flawless, it's gross. I wouldn't be so sure. We've already established that the pipe is the murder weapon. But it isn't there another part of the statement that seems off? Never hurt anyone. Do you know of anyone else who could have done it? Well, no, but... That's because there is no one else who could have done it. You've gotten rusty, Mr. Rust. Look who's talking. You're no spring chicken pain. Well, Mr. Wright, did you find any contradictions? Now that you mention it, there was something about the placement of the victim's injury. And I think I have something that shows why. Then what are you waiting for? Present it already! On the top of the head with that pipe. Blunt force trauma to the top of the head. I can't... Needs all my evidence for this case. Would it be the autopsy report? I guess it would have to be. No it's not. Crap. And I can't... What? There is a cheese button. Uh-oh. The button's invisible. Well, I've lost a badge. Uh-oh. Crap. Could you explain how? Frick. Well, shoot. Ow! Shoot. Let's save now. Okay. Yeah, my buttons are, invisible. where the general location is, but yeah, buttons are invisible. Well, at least if I know where the location is, I can figure it out. Well, we'll figure this out next time. Man, this is already super good so far. I'm liking it a lot. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know down below. And, brain. If you want to see more videos in general, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get stay up to date with all the newest videos and don't miss anything. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys!